It's all about commitment. And when it comes to the environment, we're committed to making the world out there just as beautiful as we help you make the world in here. By using green practices and natural materials from renewable resources to operate our Carpet One Floor and Home stores, and offering a growing selection of flooring that meets our Green Select standards. When you purchase a product with a Green Select label, you'll know you've made a choice you can feel good about forever. Visit Carpet One Floor and Home today to learn more about Green Select, the earth-friendly choice.
I'm Cole.
And I'm Jason.
We build houses in mid-Missouri
All kinds of houses
with all kinds of floor plans
and all kinds of budgets
because we believe you shouldn't have to wait.
for a house that makes you feel right at home
You can have better living.
right now.
We make dreams come true.
This is Building
for Better Living. Day 170 here on Building for Better Living. We're at John and Toby's custom home, and we're in the basement. As you can see, the furnace has been set. We're with Doug at All Weather Heating and Air, and we're going to talk with Doug a little bit about what's going on here. As you can tell, we've got the roof getting tar papered right now, so it's pretty noisy. But Doug, why don't you walk through what you guys do when you put a system together? Talk a little bit about the unit you have here.
The unit we have here is made by Carrier. It's a 13 SEER air handler. It's efficient enough to handle the heat pump, the air heat pump that they're putting in. And then we came out the other day when we met with you. We measured it up. The guys went back to the shop, custom made all the ductwork for this job.
And when you said you reduce your runs off of the main trunk, or are you talking about this right here that you reduce the size?
I'm just talking about the supply trunk line, the main trunk line.
So the supply one is the one that tapers down to make sure you get adequate airflow.
Right.
The bigger one on the left is the return air from all the rooms.
Right.
Okay.
The return air is on the left. Naturally, you can see it does not, we have not reduced this one here.
Right.
And it's a bigger size that also helps keep the noise down on the system.
Okay.
So when air comes back through here from all the rooms, comes down here.
Yep, comes down, goes through our return air base, and goes through the air filter before it comes to the coil. And you want to make sure when you're setting the system up that you set it up that way. You want to filter the air before it goes through the coil.
And comes up and goes to the main supply line.
Then it comes through the main supply line, just keeps that cycle going.
So right here you've got ductwork that comes off your main supply, and that
Right.
is going to be fed to the vents that are going to go up in the living space,
Right,
correct?
this is a main run. I believe this one's going to the entryway. It's running about 15 feet. And then this is a register boot. And then once the floor coverings go on the top side, we'll put a register right on top of that, and that dresses everything up.
Why don't we go upstairs and check out the air returns and see how those work?
Okay.
Doug, why don't you talk a little bit about an air return here? I can see that what you guys have done, this is a wall that was built. The air return obviously comes through the core of a wall. Talk a little bit about that.
Right, what we do, this one right here, it's going to be what we call a single return air spot. And what we've done, we've cut out the base of the wall and made it even. And what'll happen once this place gets sheetrocked, and the guys haven't got it on there yet, but there'll be a frame up here at the top of the wall. When the sheetrock goes on, that's going to act as a cavity, and when the blower kicks on, it's going to draw air out of this hallway here, down this wall space into our return air ductwork, and then back to the air handler. The thermostat for this unit is going to be right here at this location too, so the thermostat will measure the temperature of the air as it's being drawn back across it, going through the return air right here at this spot. Okay.
Well, it looks like you guys are on a good start. How long will it take you to rough this in? Because that's what this is really called, roughing in, setting your unit. How long do you think it's going to take to finish this up?
The guys started yesterday here. They will be done tomorrow.
Okay, great.
So, originally I said it'd take about, from the measuring phase to the trim out phase for us, we'll have about 5 total days in this project.
So it's not too time consuming.
It's not time consuming for us by no means. This house here lays out really simple and stuff, so that's one reason. You know, if you had something that was a little more complicated, we're going to run into more time. But a standard house like this, which is about 80% of them, it's about a 5-day process from the start to the finish, from our side of things.
Okay.
And we like to do HVAC first because you have less flexibility in where you're getting your stuff. The plumber comes second. He has a little more flexibility in trying to work around you. And then obviously electrician's last because he can run wire, we want to say almost anywhere, but
Right,
Okay.
that's true. And then when we lay it out, we keep in mind the plumber and the electrician, so they're not having to reroute their stuff. We all want to be able to get in, get it done as quickly as possible.
Brought to you in part by Carpet One Floor and Home Columbia. Best brands, best service. The one store for your perfect floor. Forum Christian Church, intentionally connecting people to Jesus.
Steve's Pest Control. Now you have a friend in the pest control business.
And Withrow Electric. No job too small.
Being here helps us to focus on what really matters.
It's one place we can all agree on.
Our experience here on Sunday touches our lives all week long.
Forum Christian Church, connecting, growing, living.
Okay, get this. Let me get that. Thank you.
you're welcome.
You know, I've been having a lot of trouble with my toilet lately. It won't stop running.
Really?
Don't you have a business card or something? Aren't you a Mr. Rooter guy?
No,
Remember, there are other courteous people besides Mr. Rooter Plumbers.